Is Warhammer sci-fi or fantasy because they have power armor but also they have elves? Or is Warhammer 40k different? Warhammer 40k is the futuristic Warhammer. I mean, they are... I don't know if they're officially different universes or not. I don't think they are. But no, Warhammer Fantasy is like 40,000 years before Warhammer 40k. Strangely enough. It's not like there's a hint in the name or anything. Okay, so it is now January 37, so we can start more of the construction stuff. And considering how much I love my industry, we are going to be doing that. We are almost done. In fact, I should be naming these after people. Sorry, I have been forgetting my duties. So this is Siam, so we'll name one after Siam. This is going to be Emperor Eaton. And you are going to be... That was a Twitch sub, so now it should be a Patreon. The 94th Min. I'm just going to call it 94th Min. So you are the Minutemen, the 94th Minutemen. Is that where it actually comes from? I'm not sure. Then navies need a name. I kind of like these. We're going to call you the Royal Siamese Entente Agents. Or Entente Gents. Entente Gen, there we are. And you are going to be the Royal Submarine. Another Twitch person. You can be Fish Corps. Haha, the submarine's a Fish Corps. That actually makes odd sense. The Royal Siamese Navy Submarine Fish Corps. There we go. God bless the 94th. Huzzah! How close are we? Getting there. So I think I'm going to go and speed 5 for a time, just while we're waiting for our forces to be ready. You are constantly trying to push me here, which is just costing you more and more unit strength, which is totally fine by me. Meanwhile, how are my own supplies looking? We still have 5,000. I mean, we are losing every day just because we're not producing anything. Probably because my factory output's below 0. Disaster minus 50, Black Monday minus 50. Yeah, we have literally got an output of 0. Mordred, what's my favourite Paradox game and mod to go with it? Favourite mod would definitely be Kaiserreich. I mean, you can probably tell that from the amount I've played it. I just love all the different things going on here. It's fantastic. Best Paradox game is probably U4. I don't tend to play it modded. I think it tends to mods, especially things like Meow and Taxes, just overcomplicate it. But U4 would be my favourite. Nice political power. Mine's 634. You have not seen me playing as Russia. That is amateur levels compared to Russia. Right, you guys can begin the offensive, I think. There you are. And we will go and assist your naval assault. Furthermore, you can attack as well. Incoming! And then as soon as their attack is done, we'll be counter-attacking there. And look at those combat strengths, they're pathetic. It kind of looks like Hat Yai is completely unguarded. Wouldn't it be a shame if something were to happen to it? Boom. Right then, so you are going to be charged with doing this. You're going to be aggressive about it, and you're going to go. But, first of all, I want one of you going there, and one of you going there. Off you go! Meanwhile, everyone else on the move. Marvellous! And... right, there we go. Whoops, sorry. Banging the microphone. My bad. Just yesterday I had minus 1,100 power in Russia after electing Bukharin. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Bukharin is an absolute political power siphon. Just eats it up. Yeah, they're as good as dead at this point. Their forces are in full retreat. Their third capital is on the verge of falling. Victorious forces are on the way north and south, having launched a successful naval invasion. The militia forces from the north are also pushing south. I mean, actually, this whole area looks completely unguarded, so you guys may as well be assigned to that while you go and do this. Lovely! And they should capitulate tonight. Midnight, I would think. As we just took Kotabaru. There it is! Civil War is over. 2,284 equipment has been seized. Cool! Well done, people. Well done indeed. So first thing is first, I'm going to split you guys out and start training you, so you can actually fight in the future if such things are necessary. 94th Min, I'm going to leave you as our coastal garrison for the moment. Something... In fact, you are just the national garrison, honestly. Like so, and then you guys are going to be preparing for a Burmese intervention. Should such a thing be deemed necessary in our national interest. There we go. Funny that the Burma troop units are the New Zealand troops, are they? End of the Siamese Civil War. After the government forces have reclaimed our eastern and southern regions back from rebel control, the remaining revolutionary forces fled into German Malaya. Let's mourn for our losses first, as the scum can be captured later. Public funeral event is held as our soloist hero remains... As our soloist hero's remains were carried through Rachhamadewan road to Sanam Lang, where King Prajhithapok permitted us to set a public funeral pyre on the sacred royal cremation ground. We are victorious! Long live the king! Huzzah! So we've gained 100 political power, which is very nice. We're getting the centralized political command, which is going to let... police command, which is going to let us get even more. And from then, it is just going to be gaining as much political power as we can. I wonder... We could form the Rathpastra, and that would actually gain us 100 political power, so maybe we should try and do that. Liberal Siam or half-leaf democracy. Which one leads to the royal stuff? I think it's this one. Yeah, that's definitely the royalists. Democratic, socialist, royalist. Just out of interest, does it say what it gets? Max factories and state, that's pretty good. Infrastructure construction speed, civilian factory construction speed, those are all really good. Consumer goods factories reduction. National unity, yeah. Political power gain, division defense, social liberals, production efficiency, or toward the nation, national unity, change in political, social conservatives. Really, that gains more social conservative. Interesting. Yeah, the socialist one is way stronger. Because you got all the industrial bonuses. And you guys are trained already. Okay, you can be joined onto the garrison forces, which are currently fortifying the whole country, and then you guys are preparing an invasion. This is mostly actually to get planning speed, planning thingy. Plan preparation, that's the one. Okay, so we have got the political power gain, national unity increase. Now a whopping 50%. Huzzah! Stay with the king for flavour, yeah. Of course I will. So we can now get the SDSI. I don't think we particularly need to do that. We can get more science, but I don't think we need to do that. We should probably start recovering from the economic problems. So I would also very much like to recover our political power. So I think we're going to do this. We're going to start the Rathsapatha, blah blah, that one. To modernise Siam further, there must be some bureaucratic reform from the old inefficient absolute monarchy. The Anantasakom throne hall is deemed suitable as a place for the new Rathspatha parliament building to allow more people to participate in this nation's development. I mean, limited forms of democracy could be alright, I guess. And suddenly we can reach a lot further places with our navy. Kind of weird that we couldn't before, but okay. 1937, general election with the Conservatives being essentially purged from power. The election result is pretty clear here. So we can have a Liberal majority, which is a popularity of 45% Social Liberals and Market Liberals. Or Conservative majority, which is 55% Social Conservative, considering that we're going to go down the Conservative, Social Conservative line. I think that's probably what we need to go for. So we're going Conservative majority. And we are no longer authoritarian Democrat. And we have got 61%, so we should go up to high party popularity, which is really going to help our recovery as well. Which is cool. Order restored in Siam. The government's forces under Luang Phi Bun Songkram has crushed the rebels mercilessly in Siam. After he managed to stop the rebel forces from entering Bangkok, government troops marched towards their stronghold and rounded up the perpetrators. Lots of these political prisoners are sent to Tarantau prison, a shark-infested island away from the mainland. Meanwhile, the old temporary Kana Rastodon government stepped down, letting the new cabinet take office and bringing the situation within the country to normal again. Status quo has been achieved. High popularity. Excellent. Even more political power, plus that's going to be further modified by another 30% thanks to our centralised police command, which actually kind of cancels out the veteran difficulty penalty and gives us a slight bonus, in fact. So the Kingdom of Siam can become a really quite an enlightened people. Unfortunately, Pramoj is a backroom backstabber. Consumer goods factory reduced. Political power gain reduced. That's annoying. You are also a power gain reduction, although your infrastructure, construction speed, and factory construction. Yeah, you're actually the minister for everything. Yeah, you're pretty good. And then Prince of Terror, political power gain increased, consumer goods factories reduced, and manpower reduced. But we don't really need manpower at the moment. Serbia crowned King Alexander II. Regent or king? What's the difference? And we're going to stop you doing that. Right, what government are you? Social Conservative, Social Conservative, Social Conservative, Authoritarian Democrat. So you we're going to have to get rid of at some point. We are now below disaster as well. That's a big step. A shark-infested island. That's not how islands or sharks work. Touché, Dana. Touché. Bah, who needs authoritarianism when you have the devotion of your people? Look at all that blue. So who are the social conservatives in the world? Japan? Oops, wrong button. No, Japan are paternal autocrats. Wrangle's in charge! Huzzah! You're not... Actually, this is probably like Canada. Nope. Yeah, Canada are social conservative, so we probably join the Entente. You're not Austria? No. Social Democrat. Federation? No. Spain? No. Portugal? No. So yeah. Oh, and Persia. There we go. So we can join Persia and the Canadians. Or the British. There's some sweet hats there. Where? Japan? Who are we talking about? India? Oh, you mean just in general? Empire, Japan, Transformer have made peace. At what cost? Wow, Transformer became entirely Russian. I see, so the Russians stepped in and went, no. Varaxus, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Alright, so we may as well go back up to speed 5, because we are now very much in recovery mode. That civil war wasn't too bad. I'm quite pleased with how that went. Enlightened monarchy is best monarchy. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like that under Frederick the Great. Playing as Germany is really fun. I do enjoy Germany. They probably are my favourite nation in this. Or Russia. Russia's also good. But Germany has a lot more opportunities to meddle. And I'm going to have to say it, but the Union of Britain is surprisingly good too. Half-leaf democracy has been done. A firm, strong grip of the monarch to dictate the direction of our country might be needed to counter the waves of syndicalist threat properly. By granting the king more power, such as appointing his own prime minister, immunity from prosecution by law and others, we might be losing popular support from the liberals, but that will still guarantee stability in the long run. And we've got the formation of the Rathsapa, so we can tour the nation, which gives us more national unity, and also more social conservatives in power. Research time reduction, that's good. Even more national unity, political power gain. So we'll be at plus 40% national power, political power gain. We'll be in fact, 50% once we got modern Siamese nation. That's an absurd amount of political power. I mean, we're already at minus 300. Like, we're recovering fairly quickly. Do it. Restore the nation. Have I ever played as Transuma? They have a focus tree. They do have a focus tree. No, I haven't. I played as Japan, and they're really quite annoying as Japan, actually. That's a cool flag. I don't see many white national flags. That's why it kind of stood out. I was like, oh, okay. Double take. Also, for the garrison orders, I want you guarding the important spots only. Don't bother just trying to guard the coastline. And I don't really care if you're guarding the air bases either. Right, so we are still building that cruiser. Oh man, it's going to take a long time. But we are once again producing... Oh no, we're not. Spoke too soon. Minus 68% factory output. But that should be improving because we are no longer in disaster. CSA has declared war on the AUS. United States declared war on the AUS. Combined syndicates has declared. So, if the Pacific states declare, which they almost certainly will, I might support the Pacific states because I think they are social conservative. Yeah, they are. Second American Civil War. Come on. Oh, they've taken a massive chunk out of the United States. That is a very big Pacific states right there. Go on, declare war on them. Do it. Do it. Democracy prevails in the Philippines. Having just achieved independence from the United States, the Philippines face today one of its most serious challenges any new country could face. Inspired by combined syndicates of America and the Bharatiya Commune, disgruntled army officers marched on Manila to support the rebelling peasants. Are they social conservatives? No, social liberals. Social liberals we can understand, like, we don't have that much against them. I thought the French national flag was a plain white flag. Actually, the royal French flag kind of is. I mean, it often looks like it. It is a white flag with golden lilies, except you can very often not see the golden lilies, so it does just look white. We are still touring the nation. Is that during it that we get the bonus? Or after? Must be after. We do need to get rid of Black Monday at some point. Fairly soon. How urban are we? How many factories can I build? Not terrible, actually. Still kind of poor, but not terrible. And we are, in fact, repairing the last of that. We got 9 infrastructure here. Right, because we completed that infrastructure focus, didn't we? Yes, we did. Oh, no, we didn't. Hang on. How have we got 9 infrastructure there? I didn't build that. Did the rebels build that? Okay. When he plays the USA and Kaiserreich, it's fun to win and reform the nation. True. Yeah, I'll need to play as the AUS again one of these days. CNTFI declared war on the Kingdom of Spain. You social conservative? No, authoritarian Democrat. What about the Carlists? Foundation of the Belgrade Pact. No car lists? Really? Improve machine tools. That's that one done. It is still 37, so we can't get any of the more technological stuff. I think I'm going to get field hospitals though. Although I should probably need to upgrade the ships. There it is. And the car lists, who are paternal autocrats, so no. And it looks like the Pacific states just don't want to get involved. Not sure I agree with that particular decision. New England never split. Huh. Increase in stability. Carlos Spain declare war on those guys. The worst is over. Disaster to very low stability. That is a big step up. Big step up. We are now making 1 gun a day and 1 artillery a week. Marvellous. More guns for me. Tour the Nation is now complete. Marvellous. So let's go ahead and do the Royal Project Foundation. Powered. Yeah, I think I want to get all of these, and then we're going to start on the recovery ones. To tackle the problems efficiently, a commission needed to be made to find the best solution for the issues and keeping track of those projects. So, bigger bureaucracy is basically what you're saying. The Romande question resolved after a demand by the Commune of France that the Romandie be immediately ceded due to prosecution of French minority. The Swiss government decided to avoid the threat of war and agreed. Great for the French. Well done. So many cool looking icons. Yeah, that's very true. Is there a focus that allows you to make a faction? Not that I've seen, which is kind of annoying. That's another 20% power gain? Good grief. Oh, I can't get the Iron Marshal unless I think the reform succeeds. National Populist. You can go fascist? Apparently so. But apparently I can't go Buddhist tradition, so that is irrelevant. I could get lessons of the Civil War, though. More paternal autocrats? Yeah, no. Reconstruction. Russia announces her ambitions. I wonder if we went this one first before these. Or is that just going to make the paternal autocrat stronger? I mean, that is another 20% political power gain. I wonder if that's just locked off. Hardline conservatives now take control of the country. Yeah, I don't think I can take that. And likewise, the People's Assembly, hardline socialists now take control of the country. So I can go down the centre line, but I can't take either of those. That makes more sense. That requires empower the nobility or ensuring loyalty, which you can get through the centre. Issue amnesties or military purge. And then rising from the ashes. Ah, but I can't get... No, I can't do any of this because you have to have prestigious Senate or the People's Assembly to get that. So I can only get these two. And that is a 20% construction speed bonus. Oh, for a year. Not as good. No, I'd rather get the economic stabilization or continue down the infrastructure line. Probably the stabilization. Free civilian factories. Excellent. So, I mean, are there any things which are going to increase Siam's focus? No, there aren't. Oh, there it is. Siam +2. Alright, so yes. We've already got this, so I miscalculated. Siam can get 1 more infrastructure. Bink. And then I think we just need to start working on other things after that. But that's going to take a while, so it's fine. I hope Japan invites you and the PSA into the co-prosperity sphere. They might do. Concentrated industry. Excellent. And construction too, so build more things more fast. Navy. I wanted to start researching better light cruisers. These are 36 technology, so go ahead and do that. And we should probably start on a land doctrine. Weirdly, the Spanish kingdom becomes a republic during the Spanish Civil War. Franco appears the leader under the Republican flag. That is kind of weird. So really, Pacific states, you're just not going to do anything. You're not going to... Or, actually, no, I understand. You're going to sweep in the aftermath of the war and just take everything. Syndicalists take over in the Netherlands. Oh, no. Shocking. Dominican Republic declared war on Haiti.